Ocean Starship with another decode. Back with another live stream. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all having a blessed one. First, I want to say nothing in this live stream is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. So, what's going on, Ibrahim? Peace and blessings, family. Feel like it's been a while. We living in some interesting times right now. What's up, world boss? What's up, Frederick? Peace and blessings, family. What's up, David? Sunseeker? M Thrill Time? What's going on, fam? How y'all doing? Glad to see y'all. What's up, Lise? Glad to see y'all. 2026. What's up, Queen Soul? 2026. We made it. Another year. And we already see things taking off in a crazy way already. Already things getting crazy. What's up, Amara? Already things getting very crazy. They went and got Maduro today. So who knows how that's about to play out. What's up, G Simplified? I mean, Venezuelan did come up in one of my decodes that I released today. What's up, Night Rider? And I remember the term in my decode. What's up, Donald? I remember the term in my decode where it said 3 tornadoes in 3 days. And I was like, if I count the days, Ryujin back on lobster. That's what's up, Lise. What's up, Marching Aries? What's up, Goodness? Gooey? When I saw 3 tornadoes in 3 days, and I counted the days, I was like, damn, 3 days from today will be Monday. So could something be taking place Monday? Could we have a crazy stock market crash? I mean, you do have 2 countries at war. I mean, I don't know if Venezuela go just lay down. They might. I mean, look like they just handed Maduro over. But who knows how this is going to play out. You can stay Quant on blast pad now. That's big. That's big. I'm going to check that out. Yeah, man. We might see some fireworks Monday when the market opens. I mean, they went over there and just straight kidnapped the whole country's leader, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know how the market go react to that. I don't know how the market go react to that. But if anything does go up, it will be silver. I could guarantee you that. What's up, Wyola? Because like right now in Japan, silver is $130 an ounce. And we still got them paper contracts over here saying silver is what, $74, $75 an ounce? Something not right. John Robinson said they didn't fire a shot. Yeah, they handed that man over. But money talks. You know, we know how we know they go there and go to throwing that, spreading that money around. You know, people start saying, look, they go get them anyway, so we might as well benefit, you know. I mean, a $50 million bounty, $50 million could be spread a lot of ways. It could change a lot of lives, you know. But I was glad to see Proton XPR take off today. That was a breath of fresh air to finally see a nice leg up. You know, anybody who gets kicked out, let me know when you come back in, because I saw my numbers going up and then my numbers just dropped. So YouTube will not take their foot off my neck. They will not take their foot off my neck, fam. Y'all see what I'm exposing. Y'all see what I show y'all in my decodes. You don't see nobody else in all of YouTube showing you the whole system the way I show it. how it's all linked, right? Everybody's talking about XPR as if they think it's one coin, one token. When I show you XRP is not one coin, it's a whole system. You don't hear nobody else talking like that. And then when I go live, you see why my numbers drop. You see why they keep kicking y'all out my live streams. My numbers went up to almost 30 people, then it just dropped all the way. It just jumped from 20 to 27. Now watch YouTube pull people out my live streams. One nation under XRP, says Amara. You know what time it is, fam. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Buster from Denmark? What's going on, fam? All right, I just jumped up to 36 people. Let's keep it going, fam. But it wouldn't be a normal day without the trolls coming in. It wouldn't be a normal day if the trolls don't come in, you know? Why is XRP the only coin in the world that is a system? Buys its one coin, so how does this work only for XRP? What I'm saying, Lise, we know there is a coin called XRP. We know there is a coin called XRP. What's up, Mega? But when XRP is not going to be one coin. It's going to be an entire system. It's going to be an entire system. That is the beast system. XRP is the beast system, which consists of multiple coins. It's not going to just be XRP. It's XRP, XPR, Loan Protocol, Dank Dollars, BSV, Hedera, XRP 262. That is going to be the beast system. It's not one coin. It is a system. And Revelations told us that it will be a beast system. No one could buy or sell unless they have the mark of the beast and the number of his name. So we're not talking about XRP, the single. XRP is not one coin. It's multiple coins. It's a system. Nah, I wouldn't get rid of my XRP. I wouldn't get rid of it. But I'm just trying to, what's up, Dana? I'm just trying to show y'all that it's not one coin. It's an entire system. And it's linked to silver. It's going to be linked to silver. If y'all saw my decode today, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. What's up, Black Richie Rich? See, all my people coming in, but YouTube keep my numbers just keep dropping. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Don't forget to show your boys some love with them super chats, fam. Because, I mean, I can really use it. Because, like I say, YouTube, they not letting my numbers go. So, I mean, the only love I get is from you all, fam. So, you know, if y'all can, show me some love, fam. Because I work hard for y'all. So will it be worth 1,000 per XRP buyback? Who knows, Lise? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Thank you, Rebecca. And y'all saw in my decode where it said XRP is the sacrifice, XLM is the one. I mean, I keep showing y'all certain things in gematria that should definitely let you know what time it is. We're not focusing on one coin. We looking at the system. Thank you, Lise. Peace and blessings, family. Thank you so much. We're not looking at one coin. We're looking at the system. You know, and that's why we have a longer wait than everybody else, because we prepared for the coming system. What's up, Max FOMO? We ready for that system. And it's going to play out. It's going to play out. Thank you, Dana. Peace and blessings, family. Thank you so much. It's going to play out. I'm telling you, fam. Y'all see my decodes. You cannot deny what I show you. You cannot deny what I show you. I showed you today. Hi, Ashen. It's getting hard. Hi, Ashen. It's hard getting Iraqi dinar, so I got the V done. If it's starting to get hard to get the dinar, that is a sign. Because you know what the Iraqis are doing? The Iraqis are taking a lot of their money off the market. They taking a lot of their money off the street. So they getting ready to roll out some major things. Yeah, memes. I hope memes do go wild. Because I got Ami Kami and Ryujin. I'm waiting on them too. Ashen, please turn the family on to G-Bex for a few dollars. You can get a huge bag. Yeah, G-Bex did come up in my decode. So I'm going to have to double back on that too, Max Fomo. Thanks for bringing that up. Dana says, today's video tied all together. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, fam. Now you see why I'm shadow banned. Like when you see that, you be like, man, I know that. Now you know why I'm shadow banned. You know why I'm shadow banned. I look at my analytics. I look at what they do on my live streams. I look at how they mass spam my comment section. I'm telling you, they know what I'm showing you is authentic information. I'm showing y'all information that you're not going to get nowhere else. So they have to shadow ban me. You don't hear nobody talking about Dank Dollars, Loan Protocol. You know, you don't hear nobody talking about these coins. What's up, Joy? And what's crazy, hey, y'all, I'm telling you, I work hard. I work hard, fam, trying to get this information to y'all. Because I want you to really see what I see. I want you to really see what I see. And I try to lay it out in the plainest format so you can understand and see exactly what I see. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do, fam. Should I buy G-Bex or not? I kept seeing 314, and one day I did what Ashen would do, and G-Bex came up. That's what I'm talking about, Max. That's what I'm talking about. Utilize those numbers. Utilize those numbers. Because another I thought about yesterday, right? I'm about to start my own t-shirt brand because I want to be a walking billboard of the frequency that we represent. I want to have numbers with me everywhere I go. Every day, I want to wear these numbers. I want to manifest my reality. I want to incorporate this into my everyday life. So y'all get ready for those t-shirts that I'm about to be coming out with. And they gonna be divine t-shirts with divine messages and have divine numbers. So I'm turning up this year, fam. Because y'all don't know. The more I try to bring information to y'all, the more the enemy attacks me in crazy ways, fam. Y'all have no idea. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Joy. Sorry to hear that. Print on demand, Etsy and Amazon. Print on demand and you don't have to. You know, carry inventory. That's what's up. Thank you for that, Black Richie Rich. Logo start with 777. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm about to turn up, fam. Because I'm telling you, I got to get more streams of revenue because y'all have no, like I told y'all, I'm getting attacked in a major way. I just received something saying I owe a crazy amount of money on something, right? And I know I got picked for a reason. Because everything is a test. Everything is a test. I have faith in the Most High. I'm not letting nothing break me. Thank you, Joy. I'm not letting nothing break me. But I knew the minute I started doing what I'm doing, I knew the enemy was going to come at me some kind of way. I just didn't know how the attack would come. But it came, and I'm dealing with it right now. I'm dealing with it right now. But guess what I do? I hand it over to the Most High. I hand it over to the Most High. I told you, fam. When you doing what I'm doing, it comes. It comes. That's why sometimes I really feel some type of way with some people in the community, you know, because I'm putting everything on the line to bring information to the family. And sometimes I just feel like some people just don't appreciate it. You know? Some people just don't appreciate it. But at the same time, that is not for me to be the judge of that. Like I told you, there is a higher power that's looking at you and knows what's in your heart. And like I told you, you might think you have everything laid out and planned out, but you want to have the favor of the Most High. I do what I do, not only because I love my community and I like to help people, but I know the Most High smiles on me for what I do. I know the Most High applauds me for what I do. I stood up and I accepted the task at any cost. I accepted the task at any cost, fam. And sometimes I just want to see just a little appreciation from those that really appreciate me. Because I haven't turned down since I started this. I don't care if I get one new subscriber when I go live. I feel like that's a job well done. Y'all see what I'm showing y'all. And one day, when y'all wealthy, and that money comes flying in, and your whole life changes, you have generational wealth, you know, you gonna know that all of this happened for a reason. You gonna know you was in the right place at the right time, in a community with the right people, and you on the right frequency. That's all I'm saying, fam. But the shadow bandit is really aggravating, because if most people saw the things that you guys see, y'all know I would be the top channel in all of YouTube. I would be the top channel in all of YouTube. Because I've shown you too many things in Gematria that shows you a divine connection. And that's the number one thing they don't want you to know. Forget about the coins. Forget about the information about silver. Forget about all those things that's going to make us wealthy. The fact that these numbers let you know you have a true divine connection, oh, they don't want that. What's up, X-Rapid? What's up, A. Lorden? I saw Keith too. What's up, Keith? That's what they fear the most. That's what they fear the most. They don't want you waking up every day, not looking at religion, not you know, following the masses. They don't want you waking up every day saying, I have a divine connection, me, myself, that I could connect to and download loads of information from the universe, knowing that your frequency is everything, because God is a frequency, fam. God is a frequency. And when you deal with these numbers, you are tapping into that frequency. That's why I got rid of a lot of negative things I was doing in my life, because I want my frequency to be as high as possible. You got to get to that crown chakra. You got to get out of that throat chakra. You got to get to that crown chakra. You got to get that pineal gland decalcified. That's what they don't like that I'm showing y'all. What's up, Rashad? That's what they fear the most. Because all of us on one frequency, just like on my Patreon, all of us are on one frequency. Do you know how powerful my Patreon is? If any of you who are not on my Patreon, you are missing out. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you are missing out. Because it's not just me. It's all of these different people on my Patreon that's making that frequency so powerful and bringing so much information, bringing so much content to where we winning all over the board. We winning all over the board. We have our metals. We have our foreign currencies. We have our cryptocurrencies. We are prepared for spiritual war. I'm telling you, I don't even have to do too much on my Patreon because of the community that I have. And that's why I appreciate my community. And I promise you, if I become a multi-millionaire or a billionaire, everybody that's on my Patreon off top, go get a financial blessing. What's up, Scoopy? I promise you, a lot of y'all on my YouTube, y'all gonna be good too. But see my Patreon, those that's putting in real work. What's up, El Monty? What's up, Kevin? Vietnamese Dome, $50 get $1 million. Well, imagine it gets revalued to 0.01. That's a few dollars. You done turned $50 into a pretty piece of change. A pretty piece of change. Our time is coming, fam. I knew when I accepted this job, I was going to have to walk through darkness. I knew it. I knew it. I got crazy things hanging over my head right now. But all I have to hold on to is my faith and my frequency. And I'm not losing my mind, my mentality. I'm not losing no sleep. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. I'm not the first and I won't be the last. But when I leave this world, I'll be able to hold my head high in the next world. Because this is temporary. Faith and frequency, Rashad says. Yep. That's all I got. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. Not with what I'm doing. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I changed the lives of so many people because of what I showed them. So many people are super tapped in. So many people are on the frequency receiving all kind of blessings and positioning themselves in so many different ways that they wasn't in the past or previously. But that comes with the territory. You will get attacked. You think they don't know who Ashen is? I showed y'all, some of y'all on my Patreon, Elon Musk knows who I am. Christopher Green followed me. These people know who I am. And you see, I had did a video on them, but I said, you know what? I'm not going to put it out. I'm not going to put it out. But let me give y'all something, right? You see when he do those videos and he's sitting by the pool and right behind him you see those two shapes that look like a V? Go look at his videos and you see him sitting by his pool and they got these two things behind him that look like a V on each side of him, a V. Well, I went so deep in that decode, I say, man, that is a frequency. That is a frequency. It's called the V frequency. You see, they part of the club. They part of the club. Why you think he don't never talk? The man is very intelligent. Why you think he never talk about XPR? But you can't follow me on Twitter. Right? That is a frequency. You know that very video that I was working on? That's where I found the term XRP is sacrifice, XLM is the one. It was that video. I just took that piece out of that video. They know, fam. They know. Just like when he was bashing Trump every day, and all of a sudden, Trump is our leader. Trump is these people are. If you got big money, you are. These people rolling. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it go. But see, like my last video said, the one that I released earlier today, it said, you are the first and the last verse. See that verse that says the first or the last will be first and the first will be last? Well, that video wasn't only talking about me, it was talking about we. Our position. Our position. So our time is coming, fam. And even if they do come at me and my finances get, I'm gonna be done made so many people wealthy. I should never have to worry about money a day in my life. I should never have to worry about money a day in my life. Because I know what I'm doing, I'm gonna make a lot of people wealthy. I'm gonna make a lot of people wealthy. Mark my words. You don't hear nobody showing what I'm showing on YouTube. The E-system. When I sold you in my decode when it said XRP price, right? You see, what's up, Brilliance? When you see XRP price, right? The average person would say, oh, it's talking about the price that XRP is going to go to. No, it's not talking about XRP, the price is going to go to. Because we know Philip Price is the name of the person in the show, Mr. Robot, that was the CEO of the company called eCore. And eCore is the company that rolls out the E-loan coin. The E-loans. So when it says when it says XRP price, we know what it's talking about. What's up, Carlos? We know it's talking about the system that Philip Price is the CEO of, eCore. We already know, fam. Because what's up, Jesus King? There is nothing low vibrational about what we doing over here. There is nothing low vibrational about what we doing over here. If we go tap in, we go tap in. Because I always find the things no one else finds. I always find the things no one else finds. I've shown you too many connections between the Iraqi dinar, Loan Protocol, Dank Dollars, Proton PUSSY. I've shown you too many connections. I've shown you the FedNow CBDC. Well, who's partnered with FedNow? Metallicus. I've given you all the numbers. 690 Metallicus, 690 RippleNet, S-Loan 366, Fed Ecoin 366, Proton 936, Loan Protocol 936, Ryujin Dragon 936, Metal 306, Metal Blockchain 774, Proton PUSSY 297, Iraqi Dinar 100, Loan 100. I've given y'all the numbers, fam. I've given y'all the numbers. And we keep seeing the same numbers. The same numbers. They got thousands of cryptos, right? Why we don't see those other cryptos? Why we keep seeing the coins we hold? Name a casino you can go to, and every time you roll the dice, you keep hitting the same numbers week after week. It's not possible. But that's what we doing. We keep seeing the same numbers. Try that at a casino. You not gonna keep rolling the same numbers. But we rolling the same numbers in Gematria. We rolling the same numbers in Gematria. It's our time, fam. We on that right frequency. We on that right frequency. Mega says Christmas is the 11th. Jesus King says, yeah, that's not no coincidence. I mean, how many cryptocurrencies do they have that we've never seen not once in Gematria? Not once. They got thousands of cryptocurrencies we haven't seen once in Gematria. But you have, how many times have I shown you Loan, Sloan, Dank Dollars, Proton PUSSY, BSV, Stronghold, Corium, XCore, XRP, XPR? How many times? How many times? Too many. Too many times, fam. Right? Sologenic. I've shown you XR77, XRDC, right? I've shown you what other coins have I shown you? Tether. I've shown you Terra Luna. I've shown you so many coins. But there are thousands that I've never shown you once. And I decode every day. I have 700 plus videos. That's not a coincidence. That is a frequency. That is a frequency. And it drives them crazy. It drives them crazy. Because they can't stop. They can't stop our connection to the divine. But that's what they want to do. $12,000 silver dollars get you a million fiat now. Wow. Yeah, just like I said. Yeah, I never forgot the one going to rule them all, Corium. I just figured out how to swap trade for the first time the other day for it and Dank. That's what's up, Jesus King. That's what's up. It's happening now. Iraq needs liquidity. Y'all about to see how it play out. Y'all go see how it plays out. Everybody running around talking about XRP, thinking XRP is one single coin. Not knowing that XRP is the sacrifice and XLM is the one. Because XRP is talking about an entire system, not one coin. It's not one coin. It's an entire system. Take it or leave it. You can load up on just XRP if you want. But I'm loading up on everything. Asha 1792 coinage act says 1 ounce silver round is the only real money. Look it up. See, brilliance, I've already been shown what silver is in Gematria. Because silver is ancient gold. Silver is ancient gold. What silver is today is what gold is today is what silver was in ancient times. See, everything has been inverted. See, y'all got to remember the inversion. Everything has been inverted. You have XRP, but then you have XPR. Right? You have gold today, but if you invert gold, you get ancient silver. Just like in Gematria, if you get 564 in Gematria, you invert that to 594. One is XRP, one is XPR. Silver go melt faces. My decode today says what? Silver is a necessity. Silver explodes, right? We don't have to be scientists and mathematicians to understand that. It says silver explodes. Silver necessity. I know when y'all saw that, y'all know what time it is, fam. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah, you right, Jesus King. And then in Japan, they paying $130 an ounce. They paying $130 an ounce. In China, they paying like $92 an ounce. That's why I titled that decode When Paper Silver Detached from Physical. And y'all saw what it led to. It led to the E-system. It even told us, you go sell me. Y'all saw the decode. It said, you go sell me. It said, all your items on Etsy will sell. What do you think Etsy means? It's talking about our cryptocurrency. When silver detaches from paper silver, we go see fireworks. We go see fireworks. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. It's just a waiting game. It's about patience. I told y'all that our faith was going to be tested. I told y'all we going to see crazy crashes. We might have to watch our money almost go to zero. You have to earn what's coming. It's not going to just jump in your hand because it's popular. It's the thing to do. No, you have to earn it through your frequency, through your faith. You have to believe. If you don't believe, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. Faith always wins, fam. When you on the right frequency, when you have faith in the right things, when your heart is in the right place, you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Faith is what brought me to where I am today. Faith is what got me through all the hardships of my life. And faith will get me through many more. It will get me through many more. We gonna turn up this year. I'm gonna work 10 times harder. Because when my back is against the wall, I just go harder. There's nothing else for me to do. I've always been a one-man army. Me and the Most High. Me and the Most High. And I'm not changing my strategy. I've been low as you can go. I've been high as you can go. I've been a person who couldn't buy a 99-cent chicken sandwich. And I've been a person that could walk on the lot and buy any car on the lot. I've been that in my life. The one thing that's never changed with me is my integrity, my mentality, and who I am as a person. And that led me to who I am today. And I know I share a lot of similarities with a lot of y'all in this community. A lot of y'all see yourself in me. And that's why I work as hard as I do. I'm trying to help as many people as possible. Like I told y'all, I know the power of the divine. That's another thing that came up in my decode, right? What did it say? Go look at that video I did today. It said your divine bank account is now open. Did y'all see that? It said your divine bank account is now open. I asked the universe, when paper silver detached from physical silver, it said your divine bank account is now open. Think about that, fam. It said divine bank account. Ashen, sounds like you're a 8, just like me. I was born on 17, which is an 8. I was born on the 12th. $1 billion Ryujin may be worth $22K this bull run. Hey, Mega, don't make me smile. And you know what's crazy? I got a MetaMask wallet that I was using my biometrics to log in. And one day I went on there and it was asking for my password. I couldn't remember the password, so I reset it because I said, you know what? I know I wrote down the seed phrase somewhere. Couldn't find the seed phrase. So I got like 30 billion Ryujin and about 10,000 Ami that I can't even access. So I had to create a whole new MetaMask and buy those 2 coins again. But I'm going to keep looking because I know I wrote it down. I just got to find it. But I know the power of the Most High. Ryujin and Ami go to crazy numbers. I'll trip and fall. And when I fall, I'll land right on the paper with the I know how things work. I know how things work, fam. Yeah, I got to stop that, Frederick. Like I say, man, I be doing too much sometimes. I'm going to find it, though. I'm going to get it. Trust me. I'm going to get it. I be all over the place, fam, sometimes. I be all over the place sometimes. I hope I do, too. But see, when you put me on that, I believe in what you say so much, I went and bought it again. I don't have as much, but at least I have something. At least I have something. Because I don't want to miss out. Because I know true divinity when I see it. Yep, exactly, Sunseeker. But I'll get it. I'll find it. Frederick says Ibrahim, the soccer boy, is suspicious. Frederick don't be letting up. Yep, doesn't matter in the end. We help each other. Yep. Kevin says, brilliance, explain the 40 weeks. I'm going to have to try that, King. I'm going to have to try that. What's my take on Algo? One of those coins that we've seen many times in Gematria. More than any of those other thousands of coins we've seen. So if we've seen Algo multiple times, it's for a reason. Like I told y'all, how many times do you have to win the lottery to understand that it's something divine taking place? I mean, if you bought a lottery ticket every day and you won that same number or whatever number you play every day, you know something divine taking place. Well, we keep seeing the same coins and same numbers. Well, that's basically what we doing. We hitting the lottery every day. We just waiting on our cash out. We just waiting to cash out. That's what gematria is. But like my decode said, it said don't put gematria over God. Don't put it over God. Use it as a medium between you and God to communicate with the Most High on a higher frequency, on a higher level. I agree. I truly believe that God wants you to gamble. It's totally divine. That's what's up, Hillbilly Dirt Farmer. I like that name. Hillbilly Dirt Farmer. But we got a lot more work to do. We have a lot more work to do, fam. We got to turn up this year. And like I said, we got to come together in some form of fashion and make this community way more powerful. God should have told you to wash that shirt. Wow. Why wash a brand new shirt, dummy? See, he's a dummy. Why wash a shirt that's brand new? See what I'm saying? Low frequency people. Very low frequency. Sound like somebody probably got a hump in their back. Walk with a hump in their back. One leg longer than the other. Yeah, they unreal, fam. But that's low. That's very low frequency, fam. You know. But you got to understand that what we doing over here, the energy attracts negativity because this is where the positive charge is. So whenever you have a positive charge, you know that negative tries to come in. We charged up. We charged up. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm ready for everything to take off because I want to be done working 2 jobs. We all feel like that, Carlos. We all feel like that. We all feel like that. We ready to be vindicated. We ready to show the world what faith and belief and raising your frequency and being on a higher level of consciousness, what it does for your life. Amara says, and catch up on bills. I told y'all, see, we all in the same boat. We all fighting that same struggle, that same battle. But it's coming. It's coming. We just got to hold tight and keep the faith, fam. And if I'm still holding on, you should hold on, because I'm telling you, they coming at me. They coming at me. But I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to change. It just is what it is. Whatever go down, it is what it is. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. Long as I got the Most High with me, I fear nothing. I fear nothing. It just is what it is. Exactly. Exactly. That's all we can do. When you driving on the road and that road is blocked, you have to find another route. You have to take the back roads. You might have to do some climbing. You might have to do some swimming. But I'm going to get to my destination. I'm going to get to my destination. What's up, Don? I'm going to get to my destination. Or I'm going to die trying. Get rich or die trying. Get spiritual or die trying. I appreciate that, Keith. Get spiritual or die trying. We can't stay in the same stagnant place that we've been for years. At some point, you got to understand when something wields no power. Y'all done got into gematria. You feel the power immediately. You feel empowered in a way you haven't felt your whole life. You feel more empowered because you feel like you have more control over your destiny, over your life, you know, over events. You feel like you have more control over yourself. Because when you're dealing with, when people talk about the devil and stuff like that, that's only your dark side. You have your good side and you have your dark side. Any one of us could wake up and go outside and do something harmful to a person, or go rob a person, or go delete a person, or go do anything. But what stops you from doing that? What stops you? That good side of you is more powerful and outweighs that negative side of you, but we all have it because you know the thoughts you've had in your life. When you go to work and your boss, you know, picking on you, making you do things that you shouldn't have to do, taking advantage of you, and those thoughts hit your mind. When those evil thoughts hit your mind, that's the devil right there. That's Satan right there. Yin and yang, Alpha and Omega. That's all it is. We all have that possibility within us to do horrible things, but we don't because the good part of us outweighs the evil side of us. But we all have it in us. We all have evil thoughts, but we just don't act on it because we leave it as a thought. We don't let it manifest and become reality. This world will make you become rootless and fed up. This world will do that to you. This world will do that to you. But we just have to have control. You have to have control. You are your own worst enemy. You are your own worst enemy. The best meme I could think of is when the angel pop up on this side of your shoulder and the devil pops up on this one, and the devil telling you to do something negative and bad, and then this angel says, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. But a lot of people listen to the evil side and they commit evil acts. It's all frequency, fam. It's all frequency. And when you control the frequency, you control your destiny. Because you bypass all the middlemen, all the hooping and hollering, screaming pastors, all this bullshit they put out that just divides people, that causes wars. You bypass all that. You sit down by yourself. A thought comes to your head. Because you on that frequency, you take that divine download and you put it into that calculator and you go to work. And you talk to your higher self. You talk to the Most High. The Most High talks to you. Your higher self talks to you. Your guardian angels talk to you. Your guardian angels let you know you're protected. Evil angels let you know they don't like you. Evil angels let you know they want to do something to you. You find out everything when you're dealing with numbers, things you would have never understood. You've been going to work for years, and you never understood why you see people looking at you with the most evil look, and you never did a thing to them. You never said nothing negative to them, but you see that look, and it never made sense to you. And you always went home. You'll sit at home by yourself, just thinking to be like, damn, why she looked at me like that today? Or when you in the grocery store and you picking something off the aisle and you do a quick turn and you see somebody back there, you never understood what that was. But now you do. You know that was entities. You now know that was entities. It's called gang stalking. They showed you that in the Matrix. When Neo will stand and be in a store and he'll look at somebody and they're a regular person, then he'll turn his head, then turn back, and now it's an agent. They keep their eyes on you because they know what's inside of you. They know who you are. And many of us have fought this battle before, just in the past. Graham, that's what I'm saying. If you have that feeling, it's for a reason. It's not random. It is not random. That is not a random event. It's because you are a powerful being and they fear you. They have to keep their eyes on you. They know you tapped in. You think they're not watching me, knowing God talks to me? Come on now. A lot of them probably done went hiding after seeing some of the things I've exposed in Gematria. They watch me so they can find out what they need to worry about. Because they know I'm tapped in. And a lot of y'all tapped in too. They watching y'all too. It's not just me. If we all was on the phone right now and I'm doing the talking and we all on not 3-way, 100-way, 1,000-way, 1,000 of us on the phone and I'm talking and they tap the phone, they hearing you too. They know who you are too. We all in this battle together because we on the same frequency. That's correct, Amara. We on the same frequency. Most of the world is on 92.6 and FM 98.5 and FM 93.3. We over here on God's frequency. They worry about what we saying, what's going on our channel. Think about this, family. Think about this now. When you listening to your radio or when you watching TV, what do they say? What channel is that show on? Channel. What does it mean to channel? That answers your question right there. What are you channeling though? What are you channeling? That is not a coincidence. They call a radio station that's on a certain frequency, that's on a certain hertz, they call it a channel. When you watching TV, they call it a channel. So what are you channeling? Now do you get the picture? Now do you understand why frequency is everything? Because when you type when you tapped into the right frequency, you are channeling. But we not channeling bullshit. We not channeling negativity. We are channeling from the Most High. We are channeling from the universe. We are channeling from the Akashic records. We are channeling righteousness. That's what we are channeling, fam. Because it's all frequency. Frederick, you still trying to channel Irina, huh? Boy, you just won't give up on Irina, bro. Don says that's a good observation about channeling. That's what we do. When we get on that certain frequency, we are channeling. But we are channeling benevolence, not malevolent. We are channeling benevolent beings, benevolent angels, the benevolence of the Most High, the benevolence of the universe. That's what we are channeling, fam. That's what we are channeling. Ashim, why do you think that there's so many clone cryptos on Elcor? Well, Irene, Amara, do you remember my decode that I just did recently? I think it was yesterday or today, where it said the real presidents are being cloned. The real presidents are being cloned. I think that was talking about Elcor. The real presidents, to me, it was saying the real coins are being cloned on Elcor. That's what I believe that term was saying. Think about this, fam. Have you ever seen a crypto platform like Elcor that has all these coins? Everything works. Everything is, it's like a whole system, but you don't hear no talk about it, no promoting, no nothing. That doesn't make your antenna stand up. I think they go use them for the new system. I think they go use them for the new system, because everything about Elcor always comes up tied to Chinese. My decode said the NWO has chosen China to run the world. Y'all remember that decode? Also, Elcor has the hexagram symbol. Another big thing we need to look at. The symbol, the hexagram, which is EOS, which is now Volta. We saw in my decode today that protons came up in the same cipher with BRICS pay system. Right? I don't know how Elcor is going to manifest in the end, but I know Elcor is not just something random that they just doing just to do, or it has no value. I don't think so. And the fact that Elcor is not KYC is another big thing. Is another big thing. You have all the coins that you see on Elcor. You swap. If you got the right coin, you can cash out $5,000, $10,000. A lot of money being ran through Elcor. You don't see no promotions about it. You don't see no ads on Elcor. You don't see nothing about Elcor. It's silence. A few of the clone cryptos they had on Lending Metal X at one point in time. That's what I'm saying. Just like I told you on Elcor, at one time all the coins had the websites and links to the, you had the links to the websites, and you had the actual logos for the coins. It was a different, in the beginning, Elcor was totally different. But since a lot of people started finding out about it, they started masking a lot of things. I don't know how Elcor is going to play out at the end. But I just want us to cover ourselves in every direction. We good on Elcor. We good on metal. We good with the WebAuth wallet. We good with our Anchor wallets. We got our foreign currencies. We got our silver, our gold, our copper, our platinum, our palladium. And we we just trying to cover every avenue. That's the best we can do. That's the best we can do. I just hope and I pray to the Most High that just one person in this community becomes a multi-billionaire, because that one person could make a major difference in this community. A major difference. You know how many people, if one person in this community becomes 3-4 billion strong, you know that one person could send $500,000 to a lot of people. $500,000 can be sent to a lot of people, fam. I know I'm going to do it. You may not believe it, but you will when you go to your wallet and you see you got 500,000 metal tokens, or XMD, or USD, or whatever. You go, excuse my language, you go shit your pants. And you gonna be like, where that come from? Did one of my coins go up? Then you go look and it's gonna say sent by Ocean Starship. I get that kind of money, I'm sending 500 grand to a lot of people. And some of y'all gonna get way more than that. And God knows I'm gonna do it. God knows I'm gonna do it. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I go to my wallet one day and it says $1 billion. Y'all have no idea. I've been doing good in my life. I've had a wonderful life. And I've never had that kind of money. So I don't need $1 billion. I don't need $500 million. I could take $100 million and I'm good for the rest of my life. $100 million, I'm good for the rest of my life. The rest of that money, I'm going to help a lot of people. I'm going to go help a lot of people. I might give somebody $500,000 and I might fall on hard times, and that person I gave $500,000 is now worth $10 billion. That person might turn around and give me $2 billion. You see, when you lift people up and you help people out, you increase your chances in life because of so many people you lifted up. When you was up, you lift people up. Because when you fall, those people you lifted up may go higher than you or they even expected, and can always reach back and give you a helping hand. That's why throughout my life, fam, I mean, people have been good to me because I've been good to people. But the ones that I really expected, those are not the ones. Because those are the ones that were envious of you. They talk behind your back. You helping them out. And the whole time, they wish they was you. They can't get the type of women you can get. They don't have the cars you have. They don't have the job you have. You know, it's so many different reasons why a person could be envious. Some people are envious just genetically. They come from a line of envious people. And they don't even know why. It's hereditary. But y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all have family members just like mine. Y'all have co-workers just like mine. Y'all have so-called friends or associates just like I do. Y'all know. Y'all know. Most of y'all are just like me, the underdog. The underdog. Y'all know, I know y'all going through the same thing because we're on the same frequency. People be mad at you for no reason. They don't even know why. I hear you, Martin Aries. I don't need the brilliance. So that's what time it is, fam. But when that day comes, when that money comes, a lot of people go wish they was different with you. Fusion is a new power source. We're going to have fusion. Everything, cars, planes, motorcycles. I agree with that, Don. Fiat is dead money. The truth. We have a small circle right now. Just when everything flies, people are going to be hitting us up like crazy. Yep. And they're going to want to come to the community like they've been rocking with us, you know? Nah. Stay over there. Yep. That's so true, Amara. That's so true. I've done all the talking I'm going to do around people that I'm around every day. If it ain't meant for you, it ain't meant for you. If I'm climbing a ladder, I'm not trying to pull you up while I'm climbing. You got to reach up and pull yourself up. Now, if you climbing with me, I'm going to help you hold on. But I don't need no dead weight. And a lot of people are like dead weight. I agree. See, Joe, all we got to do is be patient, fam. All we have to do is be patient and not get reckless. Any of my friends want money, I'm going to tell them they have to get a Wellball wallet, and then I'll show them how I made it so they don't keep coming back for more. True. What a name. Kim Jung Jesus. What a name. But I see the 762 pop up. Those are powerful numbers in gematria. A lot tied to those numbers. Kim Jung Jesus. I done heard it all. I done heard it all. Kim Jung Jesus. Boy, hey man, that boy, who made him come over there? Man, that is a hell of a name, man. That is a hell of a name, bro. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Man, that sounds like something that should be on South Park or something, you know? Oh, man, I needed that laugh right there, for real talk. Appreciate you, friend. Appreciate you for bringing laughter, for real. I needed that laugh for real. Yeah, let Kim, if Kim Jong Jesus go make us laugh and bring laughter, let him be, fam. Because we need that. We need that. We need that, fam. Laughter is healthy. Laughter is healthy. Laughter is healthy. I appreciate that. That is a hell of a name. I'm gonna be laughing at that shit in my sleep. Oh man, that is some funny stuff right there, fam. I can't believe that one. Oh man. Oh well, hey man. That is funny for real. Don't worry, Fred. You gonna get your chance when we have the yacht party. She gonna be invited to the yacht party, fam. But this was well needed. I'm gonna try to go oh no, I'm not getting Neuralink Brilliance. I didn't come here with Neuralink. I'm not leaving with it. I'm not getting nothing I ain't come here with. When I came out my mother, I didn't have no Neuralink chip in my brain, and when I leave, I'm not having a Neuralink chip in my brain. I'm leaving with what I came with. That is for people that want to stay and be trapped in the matrix. That is for people that want to stay and be trapped in the matrix. I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay here. I want to go back to from which I came. What do I need a Neuralink chip for? That is for those that have done evil deeds. That is for those that don't want to go face their maker. They don't want to go stand and watch their whole life be put on a scale and be weighed. That is what Neuralink is for. They want to stay here. The vampires. Think about it. Vampires are damned to live forever. I don't want to be a vampire. Stake me in the heart. Let me go back with my creator. That is true, Don. No, Brilliance, I don't need no bionic body parts. Remember, what does Revelation say? Let me pull up the verse. Let me pull up the verse right quick. Let's get to this Revelations verse right quick, right? Look what Revelation says. Revelations, right? Chapter 9, verse 6. Y'all ready for this? Because some of y'all may know this, some of y'all may not. Revelations, Verse 9, chapter 9, verse 6 says, it's talking about describing a time of intense suffering. Listen to this now. Revelations 9, 6, right? Describing a time of intense suffering where people will seek death, but unable to find it. And Revelations 21:4, promising a future New Jerusalem where death, sorrow, and pain are eliminated entirely for God's people, offering eternal life. Other beliefs involve eternal souls, Hinduism, or divine control over death, right? Islam, but specific cannot die concept, often linked to prosthetic judgment or eternal life. So basically, Revelations 9:6 says during a period of demonic torment, listen to this, during a period of demonic torment, people will experience intense pain like scorpion stings and long to die to escape it, but death will flee them, meaning they cannot die. Can you imagine that scenario? Can you imagine that scenario? During the time of demonic torment, people will experience intense pain like scorpion stings and long to die but cannot escape it because death will flee from them. Sounds like Neuralink to me, fam. Do you think that is natural? Because death, life and death is natural. It's all throughout the cosmos. Stars die. Planets die. Right? Rivers die. Oceans can die. Land can die. Birds can die. Fish can die. Everything can die. Do you think it is natural for something not being able to die? Do you think that is natural? That is something artificially, I want to say the other word, but I'm not going to say it, but y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. Nah, let me go back to from which I came. Let me go be with my ancestors. Let me go be with my grandmother, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, my Egyptian family, my Lemurian family, my Atlantean family, my Sirius B family. Let me go back and be with them. I don't want to be here trapped in the matrix, living forever because I have some technology that's inside of me in a world that's being tormented by demons. What's up, Jack? Yeah, Myra, that's coming. It's coming. It's coming. What's up, Max? That's why if some of y'all have never seen the movie Leave the World Behind, y'all need to see that movie. No, not Leave the World Behind. Left Behind. Go check out the movie Left Behind. That movie gonna blow you away. And guess what you see in that movie? When the president is standing up at the podium, right behind him, you see the big proton. You see the big proton. That's just like, let me see if it's in this phone. I don't have it in this phone. I wanted to show y'all the movie, one of my favorite movies. I watch it over and over, Aliens, with Sigourney Weaver. If you watch the second one that came out after the first Aliens, when you watch that movie, when they wake up from the sleeping pods, from the frozen state, and they all go into the kitchen and they all sit down to eat, notice there's a big proton sitting right on the table. The proton has been throughout history, family. So don't think it's a coincidence that all of a sudden proton is the topic of discussion. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. If you really look and pay attention, you will see the proton more than any other symbol in all of history. Jack says they will tokenize men's soul in the future. That is crazy. Michael says Hollywood is full of propaganda. Yep. Ashen, there is a movie just came out. Sing some song. Wait till you see what that shows in Gematria, fam. What's up, High Vibrator? I'll check it out. What's up, Ross? Well, Jack, I can say in Gematria, I remember the term that said that they cannot hack your soul or your consciousness. I did see that in Gematria. But who knows what evil technology they have. Learn to copyright your face like I did, Ashen. Wow, that is some good advice. How much does that cost? Crypto Rick said that our KYC bio data Proton will send to demon portals to Proton Collider. What do you think about this? That guy even scares me. Yeah, that's way out there, science fiction type stuff right there, fam. I have no idea if that's possible, or, I have no idea. All I know is there is such a thing called the force field, and it's called the armor of God. I don't care what they create; it cannot penetrate the armor of God. I don't care what they create; it cannot penetrate the armor of God. I don't care if they use CERN. I don't care if they cannot penetrate the armor of God. But the armor of God is something you have to garner. Yep. Like the Most High said, the end won't be for everyone. The end will not be for everyone, fam. The end will not be for everyone. Nothing can penetrate the armor of God. Nothing. But the armor of God is something you have to garner. You have to accept it. You have to acquire it. Yeah, but see, Kim Jong Jesus, the same thing. They can release malevolent demons, but you have to understand that they have an enemy, and their enemy is the benevolent angels. So it's not one-sided. It is not one-sided. You have demons, and demons have enemies. You always have an opposite. You have evil, you have good. You have demons, you have angels. It's always two sides to the story. It's two sides to the fence. We never need to look at things in a one-sided view, because when you start believing all those things and thinking that, then you have to ask yourself, well, what does the enemy of that entity, what are they doing? Because there's always an opposite of that. If you have all these evil beings doing evil and trying to take souls and bring in demons and stuff like that, what are the good guys doing? They working too. They working through us. They working through through nature. They working just as hard. This battle is not new. This battle's been going on since the beginning of creation. You have to have balance. You can't have good if you don't have evil. So it's duality. It's duality, fam. What do you mean, Max? There is something wrong with KYC on Metallicas. That's why I like the fact that we dealing with Alcor, because Alcor doesn't have KYC. Y'all see Brilliance keep talking about silver, and I keep showing y'all how much silver comes up in my decodes. That is frequency. Silver, buy now or cry later. I did a video on my Patreon. It's in my store. It's a $5 video. And I put a lot of the terms that I've discovered in gematria on there. And one term that I remember that I saw that blew me away, and that term was XRP joules. It said XRP joules, XPR rules. If y'all remember that term, put a 1 in the chat. That XRP joules, XPR rules. It doesn't get more self-explanatory than that, fam. XRP joules, but XPR rules. That's a term you don't have to see over and over. When you see that one time, it sticks with you for the rest of your life. XPR rules. Silver Ava turned out to be silver protons. in my last decode. So yeah, fam, silver. What about my decodes where it said use colloidal silver? So not only should we have silver as a means of wealth, but we can also use colloidal silver for our bodies, for our health. What do you mean, Brilliance? All the coins owned by fallen bloodline. Watch out. What do you mean, Jack, my new Patreon level? What do you mean about my new Patreon level? Max, I got my KYC revoked. Metallica's revoked my KYCs on my Anchor wallet, but my regular WebAuth wallets are KYC. Yeah, Jack, what do you mean my new Patreon level? And I got a lot of work to do on my Patreon. I was just telling my wife that earlier. I got to really do a lot of work on my Patreon. Like, it's gonna be different levels for different things, fam. Like I said, if you want basic information, then you pay the basic price. But I gotta turn up. And I'm working hard, fam. So, like I say, on the Patreon, they're saying you have a $25 level. Yeah, the $25 level is the level that I'm about to start going live. Only on that level up. And not only will I start going live on that level and up, but I'm about to put a lot of different stuff right there for my biggest supporters. Cause I got an archive that y'all haven't even seen yet, and like I say, this year was me breaking the ice. I mean, last year was me breaking the ice, but this year I'm gonna take it to a whole new level. But I can tell you one thing, Jack, it's gonna be worth it, cause I'm gonna work super hard, and I'm gonna make sure that tier and tiers higher. I'm gonna make sure that tier and tier highest are worth every dollar. Are worth every dollar. I don't offer entertainment, J. Neal. I don't offer entertainment. I offer, enlightened information. But y'all will see my Patreon change in the coming weeks. You still have to, and that movie, Ashen. What do you mean, Thrill Time? Never heard of it. Yeah, my Patreon about to change. This a new year, and I'm setting new standards. I appreciate that, Jack. I'm still putting that together, fam. I'm still putting that together. I'm still putting it together. It's gonna be almost like an ebook. It's almost gonna be like an ebook, fam. But I'm still working on it. But on my $25 tier on my Patreon, that is where I will be going live. And it's only going to be available to those on the 25 tier and up. But I will be going live on Patreon. And that's where I'm gonna get deep at. That's where I'm going super deep. Because it's not just about crypto, fam. There's a lot of other stuff y'all need to know. I mean, certain disasters, what's gonna happen on what coast, what city, you know. I got information on what certain people are into. Like, y'all have no idea. I'm telling you. Jackson. I gotta keep going, Jack. I gotta keep doing it, fam. Because every day something new come to me. And I gotta decode it before it slip my mind, because it might be something important. It might be something important. That's what's up, Night Rider. That's what's up, Jack. I appreciate y'all. But I'm about to get ready to end this live stream, fam. I'll be back tomorrow. I got another decode that I'm working on. I'm gonna try to have that one up to day 2. That's why I say AM Thrill Time, that $25 tier, you gonna know all that. I'm telling you, it's stuff that, you know, because I was on the fence. Some of this stuff so deep and revealing, you have no idea. But if it came to me in Gematria, I gotta put it out. Same time tomorrow, Jack, 2:00 p.m. Central Time. But I'm gonna give y'all all the information. You go, like, some of the stuff you see, your head gonna be spinning. Your head gonna be spinning. Trust me. XG, XPRLN. We got it. We got it. Appreciate it, Marching Aries. So let's stay vigilant, fam. Let's see what this market does. We saw a big little rise today. Hopefully it keeps going up. And hopefully we can all get some breathing room and pay some bills and, you know, have a breath of fresh air with some financial freedom, you know. But I'll be back tomorrow, 2:00 again. I'll be going live the next 2-3 days. So I promise myself I'm gonna go live every chance I get this year. I'm trying to put in a lot of work. Oh yeah, wait till you see some of the stuff I reveal, Amira. Wait till you see. I'm telling you. Some stuff I saw, I was like, damn, universe, I didn't want to know that. See, got some sick people out here, fam. And they're the ones you would least expect. Trust me. Sick people. Sick people. Appreciate it, fam. So y'all go ahead and enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. Time for me to go in here and get something to eat. And I don't know, man. I might do so. I got to change my oil on one of my vehicles. Ashen, did you hear Asian guys say they seized the silver in Venezuela? Wow. Well, you know, that's what they you know, that's the first thing they go after. The anything of value. Anything of value. That was a robbery. But the sad thing about it is those people were bought off and sold they whole country out. Sold their country out. Low vibrational people. Low vibrational people. Don't want to fight for what they believe in. When you really believe in something, you'll die fighting for it. But everybody not cut like that. So like I say, fam, I love y'all. Y'all have a good Saturday. Enjoy this weekend. Be expecting some crazy stuff on Monday. So if you went to stocks or crypto, things might crash, fam. So just be prepared. Keep your eyes and ears open, because we don't know. Because my decode said in 3 days, 3 tornadoes, and tornadoes bring destruction. And if you count 3 days from when I started my decode, that would be Monday. And we know Monday always comes up in gematria as Black Monday. So I don't know if it's this Monday, but let's be vigilant. Wow, they flew out silver and heavy mining equipment and execs of mining companies. I saw Donald Trump today come out his mouth and actually say on a interview that they about to take all the companies in America and bring them to Venezuela and start rebuilding and start getting all that oil. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's why I say expect the unexpected, fam. Expect the unexpected. So tomorrow I'll be back again 2:00 p.m. Central Time. If y'all can make it, please join. Thanks to everybody with the likes and good comments. Thanks to everybody that sent me super chats. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Until tomorrow, fam. Starship out.